Hi everybody, welcome to The Thumb. Today I'm working at tinkering at my little fence project here. Doing floating corner braces. Let me flip this around. What it is, it's just these old silo staves sitting around. I put that pipe on the bottom just to kind of catch the wire. And then there'll be a wire. Let me stand back here. Wire going from that thing all the way up to the bottom of the post, and then one going over to the bottom of that post. So that'll kind of hold it. I'm sure I'll have to tighten it up a few times a year, or at least once a year in the spring probably. And so I got one down there. I think there's another. I think I'm going to put a pipe between, like basically on each side of that old shed there. There's a post. It's about 18 feet apart. I just, with my feet anyway, so somewhere around there. And yeah, I think I'm going to just put one single pipe all the way across the top, and then just go from top to bottom from each side, or bottom to top, whatever you want to say. And so yeah, so I got 2 done. I just have about 20 more to go. Okay, so this next little section here, I got a little bit of like woodsy, trashy, brushy stuff to go through. So I'm gonna kind of go trim a little bit more of a path through there. I'm gonna shut my microphone off once I get going. So just for your own viewing pleasure. So the first thing I'm going to do, since where I'm standing right now is going to be a gate opening. I've got a roughly a 40-foot opening to be able to get in to work on the field here and you know, do whatever. And then in the off season, hunting season basically, I'm going to take the cattle out of here because it gets pretty crazy around here. And yeah, and then I'll take these fences down, and I kind of put some openings in some strategic deer killing areas. So yeah, that'll be the first thing I'm going to do, is put these on. What these are is, I guess I never really explained them. They're just, they're kind of like the things that you just run a fence through on a wooden post. But it's got these little, I think these came from Twin Mountain Fence, I think. But they're, basically I can hook a gate latch to them, or a, you know, a hook wire thing, wire hook thing. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right, so the next step is, make sure my microphone's still on. Yep. I gotta drill, I'm gonna drill, this is like a 2 1/8 inch auger bit. Just happened to be something that I had. I don't know, I might have used it once or twice, but I bought it when I bought all my, when I started my business, and anyway, hardly ever used it, but now I am. So it's like 2 1/8, and that's 1.5 inch pipe, which is like 1 7/8 inch outside diameter. So yeah, so there's a little slop there. I just I'm drilling it at a little bit of an angle, kind of right in between the top 2 wires. Got to get it right at the kind of at the right angle towards the other post, which I suppose would be right here, in the right direction here. That'll keep it from kind of wandering off where I want it to be. Okay, now I'm going to take one of these silo staves and dump it where I think it needs to be. Hopefully it'll be right the first time. This will give it kind of a base. Well, I had it pretty close to right. The tree's kind of messing with me a little bit, but that's just going to have to do. So in case you were wondering, this thing, I don't know how I'm going to do that. It's on the edge of the, maybe that'll be enough. So this PVC pipe is basically, it's an insulator. There, so that's okay now. So yeah, what I'm going to do is take some, if you can, yeah, I guess you can kind of see where I'm at. Yeah, there'll be some high tensile wire. Going to make kind of a figure-8 thing, and just put a regular old fence tensioner on it, and that'll just keep pressure against the top side. It'll basically make a big, just a big brace. Hence the name, brace. And it'll float, so it's a floating brace. Make sure I'm at the right angle here. Pretty darn close. So yeah, and then I'll use these as my kind of a gauge on where my wire's got to come out. I haven't decided where I'm going to put my tensioners. I think I'm gonna, since this is kind of a short run, I'm just going to put a tensioner at this end, and it'll have almost a 90 degree, 90 degree, and then the post. So I'm debating whether I'm going to put, I don't know if I'm going to put 2 sets of tensioners and stuff or not, but that's the next step to worry about. So that's yeah, that's pretty much it. On the rest are just going to be basically the same thing over and over again. I mean, that one over there, let me turn talking about, that one over there is going to be kind of the same thing because it's the other side of this gate opening. And then there's one, oh, watch where you're stepping. Yeah, there's one kind of down at the end there. I think I'm just going to put one brace on that one. Technically, it will be kind of on the cow side or the pasture side of the fencing. But I'm not going to worry that much about it. Really, I really won't. Just because it's not like they're going to be high pressured in here. And if it does get knocked off, I'll just redo it. But yeah, you can see where that other one is down there. It's going to be a little bit tricky because I'm going to have to work around those two trees, and I might actually cut down that box elder tree. It's just a box elder, and I kind of hate them trees anyway. I don't know what that other one is. It's kind of a hard tree, but kind of a scrub looking thing too, but I'll probably leave it there. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just got to do, like I said, about 20 more of these. So I guess thanks for watching, and take her easy.